Alright, so here's just a random pull day from about a week ago. This would have actually been pull day 1 of the last week of the 4-week training cycle that I'm running right now. But if you saw one of my past videos, I had mentioned I had to cut squats and partially deadlifts because of some knee pain that I was having. And unfortunately, I ended up re-injuring it in one of my leg days for week 1, which was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So basically, the past like 4-ish weeks, I've kind of just been doing like random workouts, not really following a specific program or anything. Kind of just rehabbing my knee and strengthening the ligaments and stuff around it. But when I recorded this about a week ago, I'm pretty sure I'd only done like 1 or 2 light workouts, like squat and deadlift workouts, with like 135 or 225. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, I started off this workout with some like light deadlifts, and they felt pretty smooth. But as soon as I braced for like reps 5 and 6 right here, it just felt very heavy. And I think part of that is just because I haven't done the movement in a while, so I kind of have to build some of the strength back in my adductors and glutes. But hopefully I get 500 pretty soon. Yeah, I just finished it up with sets of 225 after that, actually. I think I did 4 sets of 225 just to get the cues down and stuff for the sumo deadlift. I only ended up recording this first set of it just because it was getting repetitive. And anyway, I think next up I did T-bar rows. Now, the last time I did these was probably about a year and a half ago. And the other gym that I went to for almost 2 years, I still go there sometimes, but it doesn't have one, so I was never really able to do them unless I went to my friend's gym with him, which is Lifetime. But at this new gym that I go to, called Fitness Factory, they have like 3 different T-bar rows. So I decided to just give it a try. And honestly, I really liked it a lot. I think the reason it's so popular is because it's just more stable and like less overall stress on the lower back, like from swinging and bent over rows and stuff. And that's why some people prefer these over bent over rows. But if you're looking for an exercise to really progress on, I don't think bent over rows is really that bad, and too much swinging probably won't hurt you or the actual development of your back. And having stronger erectors will definitely help limit the swing and pain. But yeah, personally, I still do prefer bent over rows, but I'm probably going to try alternating between the 2 of these for my pull days. Like pull day 1, I'll do probably bent over rows, and then pull day 2s, I'll do these. But yeah, overall, the main difference really that I felt was just what part of my back that I feel like it targeted. And with these, I really didn't feel it much in my middle back as I do with the bent over rows, which kind of sucks. But it could also just be because it's a newer exercise for me. Yeah. But on these, I did a 3x10. It's usually what I do for all my rows. I may have only gotten 9 on this last set. I tried to keep my chest on the pad. I saw that that's like the best way to do it. But yeah. Alright, I believe, next exercise was dumbbell rows. So, I normally don't do these, but like I said earlier, I'm just kind of choosing the exercises based on what I feel like I'm doing, what I feel like doing that day. And since I'm not on any specific program, but training like this is fine every once in a while, but in my opinion, I feel like just based off what I've experienced, I think having a program and stuff, I just notice a lot more development when I know what I'm doing going into my workout. But yeah, so I did 3x10 on these as well. I do 3x10 for most of my stuff, or like accessories and stuff. And I started my first set, which was last set, with 110, and then this set and the last set I did 120. So you can also see I'm using straps on these. I normally don't use straps on dumbbell rows, but for some reason when I recorded this workout, my grip just felt like pretty weak. So I figured I'd just get more out of it if I put the straps on. But typically I only use straps for conventional deadlifts, which I only have on pull day 2s, shoulder shrugs, because I like to overload those, and then sometimes bent over rows. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Anyway, moving on to lat pull downs, which is easily one of my favorite lat exercises. I basically just did 2 sets of the wide grip variation. This is like the kind of the standard one, basic. Just because I feel it, like it really puts focus on my lats and just overall upper back, which I do need a lot. And yeah, when I do these though, I try to not overdo it too much on the weight, meaning just like not swinging a lot. I don't really like swinging on these because I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose. So I just go a comfortable weight, go for like 8 to 12 reps of just like squeezing at the bottom and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think I did like 11 on that last set and then maybe 10 on this one. But after this set, you'll see I did 2 sets of the close grip pull downs. Now, with the close grip pull downs, the reason I like those so much is because I feel like they hit my rear delts a pretty decent amount. And that's good for me because I feel like the rear delts for me is just a huge lagging point, along with just my upper back in general. But yeah, I also didn't just feel like doing a ton of sets of both variations, so I decided to just throw in 2 of each and call it a day. But yeah, there's a ton of different close grip attachments, like the angled one, and then there's the like super wide close grip one. But I choose this one, which is typically for cable rows. I'm not really sure why I do that, but I also kind of feel I had an injury a while ago. It's in a super small muscle called the rhomboid. And I feel like doing these just gets some good blood flow in there, which hopefully will help prevent me re-injuring that in the future. It's kind of another reason why I like these and cable rows. But yeah. Alright, and lastly we have pull-ups. Now usually I do these right after my deadlifts, so I'm fresh when I do them, but I really put an emphasis on these over the past couple months, so I got a little bit of an ego and I thought I'd try them at the end of my workout, and as you can tell, it was just a horrible idea. I ended up getting like 7 or 8 for my sets, so I'm probably just going to go back to doing them at the start of my workout for the time being. But yeah, unfortunately after this set, this was actually the last thing I could record because my camera died. But I finished up with 2 more sets of pull-ups. I think I probably got 7 or 8 on those. And then I did some like heavy shrugs and some alternating dumbbell curls to finish that up. But definitely some more workout videos soon, and hopefully get some friends in there and stuff. So yep,